Do you follow and hear the universal guidance? In today's video, I'll be talking about 7 ways the universe is trying to talk to you. Hi, this is SALIMAH of SALIMAH, and if you're looking to build life and business that's in alignment with your soul, then you're in the right place. Please hit the bell icon and subscribe to be notified of videos I make every Wednesday. So human beings are very lucky because we have been given free will from our creator, from the universe. And at the same time, the universal guidance is always available to us, and it is always trying to send us messages. So you have to be open to listening to the messages and take the guidance, because those guidance, it is actually coming from the universe, and it is also coming from your soul. So the more you hear it, the more you follow it, the more aligned your life would be to your soul and to fulfilling your purpose. So always be open to hearing the universe. So I'm going to start talking about 7 ways that the universe is trying to talk to you. So number 1, it's through your emotions. What are the emotions that you're feeling? For example, if you're feeling joy, that means you're on the right path, and that means that you are on purpose and you are to continue to do what you're doing because it is giving you joy. So joy is who are you by nature, and it is your soul that's giving you that joy to acknowledge that you're on the right path and you're listening to the soul and you're to keep doing what you're doing. Another emotion you can feel is sadness, and sadness is an indication that you are not on the right path and you are doing something that is not aligned to your soul and your purpose. So look at what is it that you're doing when you're feeling the sadness, because the answers will give you the way to correct course and to put yourself back in alignment with your soul and to your purpose. Also, the pain that sometimes you're feeling, what is it that's causing the pain? Why are you feeling the way you're feeling? Because again, that's an indication that you are off track and you're not aligned, because by nature you are joy, compassion, and peace and love. So when you're in pain, when you are experiencing sadness, when you're experiencing illness, that's an indication that you have veered off your path, and the universe is reminding you through your emotions that either you're on the right track or you're off track if you're feeling pain. And often people actually get addicted to substances like drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, to stop feeling the pain and to feel good instantly. But the answers lie in sitting in the pain and in the sadness to figure out what is it that's causing that, and to figure out why you're feeling that way so you can start getting back onto your path, and that would actually get rid of that pain, the sadness. Addictions like alcohol, cigarettes, those are temporary solutions, and they're not going to get rid of those emotions permanently, because again, you're not listening to your soul and you're not aligning and getting rid of the things that's causing that sadness and pain. So rather than getting addicted to substances, sit in the pain. And it is an uncomfortable place to be, because nobody wants to feel pain and sadness, but they are serving a purpose, and that's why the universe is making you feel those emotions so you can get back on track. Same thing with illness. Illnesses are warnings that you are not in the right path, that you have not been fulfilling your purpose, and it's often your thoughts, or maybe you're not taking care of yourself. So the illness is actually force you to slow down and to start figuring out what is it that you're not doing for yourself that you need to start doing, or what is it that you're not seeing. How are you not fulfilling your purpose? So I would say sit in pain and try to figure out what is it that it's trying to tell you. The next thing is through words. Sometimes we keep hearing lines that jump out at us from a song, from someone saying something. Basically, it's just words that keep you keep hearing over and over again. And those are, again, signs that the universe is trying to send you a message. And the words that you hear, the message is contained within those words. So start listening to that and start figuring out what is it that it's trying to tell you, and correct course and align to your path and your purpose. The next thing is, what repeated experiences do you go through? Because the universe guides us to learn lessons from what we go through so that we don't repeat. So if you're getting repeatedly same experiences over and over again, for example, if you're attracting wrong people into your life as spouses, and you are constantly attracting the same type of person and going through the same things. For example, maybe it's someone who keeps cheating on you or someone who keeps abusing you physically. Those are the things that you are attracting by the thoughts that you're thinking. And the more you sit with that and realize what is it that you're doing that's not serving you and is attracting the wrong people for you, the better it is. So start listening to the signs that the universe is sending you. The next thing is patterns. Do you see patterns of words or numbers, especially numbers? I mean, if you see repeated numbers like 111, 1 and 1111, 1212, those are like signs that the universe is trying to talk to you. It's angelic messages that you can actually search and look up to see what is it that it's trying to tell you, because it's trying to communicate to you, and always be open to the guidance. The next thing is dreams. What kind of dreams are you having? What is it that the dream is telling you? Because again, the dreams are coming from your subconscious, from inside, and it's coming from your soul. So start figuring out, what is it that the dreams are telling me? What are the messages within the dreams? And again, you can look those things up. You can also try to sit with it and ask the universe, what is it that you're trying to tell me? Because when you sit in silence and you ask for guidance, the guidance is available to you. You just have to be in silence and ask for guidance. The next thing is your inner voice, your intuition, because prayers are us talking to God. Intuition is God talking to us. So are we listening to that? And you can only listen to that if you sit in the quiet. What is it that you are desiring? Because desires, again, are coming from your purpose. This is why you're here, to fulfill your purpose. So the more you learn to sit in quiet, the more you learn to sit in meditation and be open to the guidance, the more the universe will continue to give you guidance. Your soul will continue to guide you, because remember, the ego screams, the soul whispers. But the more you sit in silence, the more you will hear the soul, and the more it'll guide you, because it'll get more and more powerful and realize that you're listening, and it will continue to guide you. And when you live a soul-aligned life, when you're on purpose, it is bliss that you cannot experience in any other way. So please start listening to the universe, because it's always trying to talk to you. So again, the 7 ways that the universe is trying to talk to you are, number 1, emotions, through your emotions. So are you feeling joy? Are you feeling pain? Are you feeling sadness? Are you experiencing any illness? Try to listen and see what is it that it's trying to tell you. Joy is something that's indicating that you're on the right path. Sadness, pain, illness is showing you that you're on the wrong path. Then you have to align back into your path. So instead of going into addiction to get rid of the pain and the sadness, sit in the pain and sadness and illness and figure out what is it that the universe is trying to tell you. The next thing is, what words are jumping out at you? What is it that you keep hearing over and over again from different people? Because again, that's the universe trying to talk to you. What repeated experiences do you keep having because you are not learning the lessons? And the universe will keep trying to guide you and give you nudges to bring you back onto your path. So are you attracting wrong people all the time? Again, listen and figure out what is it that is not correct. Is it your thoughts? Is it your self-worth? Is it your self-esteem that you think you only deserve this kind of people in your life? Patterns, what do you see repeating, like numbers that you keep seeing 333 or 1111, repeated patterns of numbers, and figure out what is that message trying to tell you, and it's an angelic number that's trying to guide you into something. So look that up and see what is it that the guidance is in regards to those numbers. Dreams, what kind of dreams are you having? What is it that your soul and your subconscious trying to tell you? And follow the guidance. Your inner voice, your intuition, which is again God trying to talk to you, and your desires, and you'll only be able to hear those if you are sitting in some silence, in solitude, because that's where the universe can talk to you. And you can ask the universe anything, and the guidance is available, because your true wisdom is within you. It's not out there, it's within you. The universe, the creator, has created us to be very powerful and has given us everything that we need to be successful in this life. You just have to turn inward and listen and ask and learn to incorporate meditation into your life so you can be guided. And always be open, always ask and look for signs, and you will get your answers. I hope this video has served you. Please share it with anybody else who it would serve, and please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of videos I make every Wednesday. Thank you for watching.